We're back. Hello. Well, rather interesting actually, Chloe. You're saying you can't wait to see those two cuties. How old are they? So I hadn't actually said strict active, so that's weird. Maybe when you sort of got it up, it sort of sends a link out. Don't know. Anyway, so the next up will be Storm and her great grandmother, Stardust. Now they're not actually in the cage at the moment, so I thought I'd just put them in. So we start with Stardust. She is the great grandmother of Moondust. So it goes Stardust, then it goes to Myrtle, then Mercury, then Storm, then Moondust. So Stardust is going to be 4 in a couple of weeks' time, and about 3 weeks' time. And she is our oldest guinea pig currently. So here she goes. There we are. Probably not the view you wanted, but anyway. So that's one. And then Storm is the sensational guinea pig that has got me 1,700 subscribers when she was little, when she sat in that mug. So she is going to be a grandmother when Moondust delivers. So let's go with Storm. There we are. So we now have those two. This will be the last. This will be the last bit of live stream that we do today, purely because the temperature. The sun is coming across the back of the house, and the conservatory roof is just glass. So we're not going to be able to have this on for ages and ages, but we are going to do it for as long as we can. So we might do an hour, if at all. It's all said. So Storm is how old is she? She was born in early November of 22, so she's coming up to about 1 year and 3/4. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. I think you can share this out if you really wanted to. That'd be good as well. These two are really nice. I'll put some more apple there, and they're just lovely guinea pigs. So Stardust, she's had 3 litters over her sort of life, but she hasn't had any babies for over 2 years. So she's had 3 litters, and she's slightly more relaxed with things now. She's not just trying to be number one. So that's just different sort of lifestyle for her now. She's a bit chilled out. When she's with Myrtle, her daughter, they don't really get on. And so Stardust and Hercules, who we bred him and we bred her, and we put them together, and they were like the posh and becks of our guinea pig world. Those of you that remember posh and becks from English and British culture from 20 odd years ago. So we got Stardust, and then in the back there we have Storm, and we've just lifted out Figaro and Moondust. Now they won't be smelling Moondust and think, oh, there's a relative of ours. They'll just be smelling and thinking, oh, that's nice. So I haven't swept the cage out, but they'll have about an hour, and I'll shake all this out. Now, potentially, for your delight, we may be able to go live tomorrow. Don't know yet, depending on the weather. We've had heavy showers and sunshine today. It's been really depressing. So we just have to see. So we did 2.5 hours for Figaro with Moondust, and I think we might get about an hour on here, because if the sun comes down, it's going to be far too hot for them. We don't want that. So Storm is not quite as chilled out as Stardust. Still very, very beautiful guinea pigs. Neither of these obviously do any breeding. The only scenario that would have Storm to have another litter was if we lost Moondust, because Storm could have another litter. She's had her first litter was one of 6. She had 6 babies, which is unbelievable. And people have asked me, I said, what happens? How's it happen? what do you do? You open the cage, it's like 6. I said, yeah, you just open the cage, and suddenly there's 6. And we had an idea there was quite a lot. We thought 4, 5, and then when there's 6, like, wow. But they're all okay. She was fine. She was with other female guinea pigs who had already had litters. So whether they squeak things to her or they're just there, just there to comfort, which is really nice and sort of help. But guinea pigs seem to have this, just know what they're doing. Um, it's amazing. So Storm's grabbed that apple. You won't see it for 5 minutes. Stardust should come out. Thank you very much indeed, Chloe. That's very much appreciated. We've got absolutely tons now of long videos. We're trying to do about 2 or 3 a week, and if we can't do a video standalone, we're doing a live stream. Now, the last one we did was this morning, 2.5 hours on the clock, and with all the views, when I switched off, I think we've got 9 hours of view time. So thank you all so very much. Even if you have something in the background, even if you just leave it and wander off and catch it back, that would be great. How can you help us? Well, there's a 5-hour stream yesterday, and if you just press play and leave it, and then go about your day and come back to it at the end of the day, that would be great. If you just play the whole thing through, that'd be wonderful. We are aiming to reach 4,000 watch hours. That's what you've got to do. You've got to get 4,000 watch hours of long video, not the shorts. So long video, which is that's the landscape, not the vertical. You need 4,000 watch hours in the preceding 365 days. So we've got 630. Bearing in mind, I really only started doing all this properly in February of this year because I realised actually we could try and get 10,000 subscribers. And the shorts I use for pulling in the majority of people, and then I try and convert the people that join via shorts to and put comments up. I try and get them to watch some of our longer form content and then get them to watch that. Now, I appreciate that not everyone who watches shorts really wants to watch long form content. That is fine. But even 30 seconds of viewing of long form content adds up to the total. And every morning around 8 o'clock my time, I get an update figure that tells me it's about 3 or 4 days behind the totals, but it tells me how many hours have been viewed in total in the preceding 365 days. And so at the moment, I think it's currently the 7th of July, and I have the figures up to I think it's the 1st of July. So we hit on the 1st of July, we have watched 630 hours in the last 365 days before that, which is really good. Thank you all so very much. We need about 11 hours a day. That's the average, but we haven't quite got there yet. But we're generally averaging between 4 and 6. Sometimes it's more. The live streams here are fantastic. We are getting huge totals on live streams. Last week we did 5 hours and it totals up to 23 hours. Yesterday I think we did 16, and then people have watched it again and we've got 22, 23. This morning, like I said, on the clock it was 2.5 hours, and in total that came up when I stopped the live feed. It came up for it was 8.5 hours, something like that. So it's all really appreciated. Now, what we are generally doing is if you just put questions, then we can then answer. That's fine. Now, Chloe has already put a question up. It's saying, what sort of camera are you using to video the piggies? It is a live stream. So it's a webcam. Now, let's see if there's a little name on it. Hang on. Let's have a shifty. Is it a clear picture? That's what I want to know. So, Chloe, tell me if it's a clear picture, because we can't zoom in, but you can move it around a bit. Okay, I don't have a name for it, but I have the box. but not with me. So we need to do that. And then probably what we can do is I got it via Amazon, so I'll probably do. I'm on their affiliate program, so I need to set all that up and start putting some links up in the thing. Good, thank you very much. I think it's a 4K webcam. I'm not entirely sure. They're about £40. And very often it's really good. We have what we are keen to do is kind of like chat show lives. So we can set up a webcam and I can just talk to the camera, and then my wife can chip in with some words and read out the comments. That's what we'd like to do. But while we've got the opportunity to run these indoors, we're going to do that. So there was two females. So we've got Stardust and Storm. They look very, very different, but I can assure you they are related. They are great grandmother and great granddaughter. They get on really well. Now, Storm's mum was Marshmallow, who's the icon of our channel, the icon picture. And Marshmallow's mum was Mummy. That was her name, Mummy the guinea pig. And she's been in a couple of shorts videos actually the last few days. Now, Mummy the guinea pig is the big cream one with big black eyes, and she was in the video with the broccoli and the 8 babies around her, and 5 of them were hers, and that was in January 2019. And her sister Hermione, who is the grandmother of Honeyduke, she was the other one there. And dad of them was Cromwell. So dad of those 8 with the broccoli on the shorts. He's also Marshmallow's dad, and he was so that means that he is Stardust's grandfather. So we've got lots of links all over the place, and that's those two litters that were born, I think, on the 2nd of January and the 5th of January of 2019. They were really nice, and they all went as pairs. And because I was thinking, well, it was pretty easy to breed those, and the next lot should be pretty straightforward. But as all plans go, it didn't quite work out, so we had to wait. But we had Marshmallow. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to send these links out because we've done 12 minutes and we've got Chloe watching. Let's see if we can get some more people watching. That'd be really, really cool. So let's just get the link up. And now we did go earlier live, so we might have tired everyone out. Everyone might be like, oh no, not more lives. But let's see what we can do. So if you can give us a thumbs up, Chloe, that'd be great. So we are. So let's do that. Let's get a link on Facebook. Ooh. That's the Facebook sent out. So that's good. And here we are. Chloe W. Is Bucks Guinea Pig Talks a family run, or do you get volunteers in to help? No, it's me. I am Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. So it's not a business. It's rather than call it Simon and his guinea pigs, which I thought sounded terrible. The reason is that we live in Buckinghamshire. So Buckinghamshire is like a county of England. If you're in America or Australia, it's like a state. So it's part of England. It's a chunk of England called Buckinghamshire, and so we live there. So rather than call it Simon's Guinea Pig Talks, I call it Bucks Guinea Pig Talks. So it's like Buckinghamshire Guinea Pig Talks, because I go to schools, nurseries, and kids groups like Beaver Scouts, Cub Scouts, brownies, beavers, rainbows, and so I go and speak to about the guinea pigs. I take the guinea pigs along, and it's not a business. Occasionally, I charge to go to these places, and but not vast amounts because the guinea pigs have a running cost. And then, but a lot of the people in America and Australia think my name is Butt. So, but that wasn't something which I considered when I created Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. So it's not a business, but if I say I run it with that sort of as though it is a business, I'm quite slick on it, and I like to respond to emails, send things out. How do I cope with that? We don't go too far, Chloe. We don't go too far. So we might go. So we were in Aylesbury, which is like a town. So we might go 10, 15 minutes. That's the furthest. Because everything is internet. It's so easy now with the internet. So my wife helps out. You might hear her voice sometimes, or some of the Q&As and the live stuff. And that's about it, really. So I've had guinea pigs for 20 odd years, and this is the second blast of them. And we kind of, the guinea pigs are our pets first and foremost. And when I do the guinea pig shows at schools and stuff, we do not do pass the piggy. At no point are guinea pigs passed around by children. I hold them all the time. Started taking my elder daughter to some of these shows, and she holds them, but the kids do not. They might sort of put their hands up so to pick them, but we don't. We keep moving around. So that's all really good. And we talk to them about animal welfare, and we say to them, don't breed. We say to them, just think about it. So we don't run a rescue. I do get messages actually from people saying, would you like our two animals that we don't want? Or they say, are you able to? And I used to get convoluted, try to sort words out, but now I'm just quite blunt. I just say, no, sorry, we're not a rescue. And we breed very low numbers indeed. We have a waiting list. And we have an arrangement with a friend who's got a few guinea pigs, and she lends us her males. So we get obviously a lot of interest because we're live, and huge social media. We've got 60,000 people on social media, and we have the people just to local people. We are the go-to on social media around here, which is really, really it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm not going to deny it. It's absolutely amazing. So we obviously want to get into things. We want to do different targets. So I want to get into Guinea Pig Magazine, which is a magazine about guinea pigs. I'm really keen to get into that. That'd be quite fun. Just ticks the box. That'd be fun. I'd like to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's fun. Hard work, but it's fun. I'd like to get 4,000 viewed hours on YouTube, because that's going to be hard work, but fun. It's an achievement. We're at 23,000 on Facebook, 28 on Instagram. It's quite a lot. The guinea pigs don't mind the travel as long as it's not too far, and I can pick and choose because it's not a business. So I can just say, no, I'm not doing that. And I do charge a small amount, but it's not excessive. But don't forget all the cubs and beavers and brownies. They will charge a monthly rate for the children that attend. So you're giving back knowledge. You're giving back information. I would highly recommend it to anyone to contact local brownie groups and cub groups and go and speak with them. I need to create a video and show people what I do, because that's all. Again, it's just about giving it back. It's not me trying to hide. It's not me trying to sort of say, "Oh, I'm not telling everyone what I do." But it's really important. If you've got the opportunity, I would highly recommend it. It's really good. Right, I'm going to put up. We've got 3 of you. Fantastic. Give us a thumbs up, guys, because there's 3 of you watching. We've done 90 minutes. We might be get an hour. It depends on the sunlight. We've got Stardust there, and we've got in the back there is Storm. So they're all good. But I'm just going to put up a couple of links for this on our Instagram. And what have we got? What have we got? Right. It's always handy because you never know. We might get some people subscribing. So that is Instagram. Right. And that is that. Right. So let's see what we've got here. We've got these two. We haven't got quite so many people watching at the moment. So we've got one person. Now Storm and Stars do get on. Don't worry about that. They're very fun. And I'll put that on to threads. Let's talk about threads. Ooh. Threads is exciting. Don't know how it works, but it's exciting. I think the people of Instagram were like, "Oh, let's copy Twitter or X, whatever it's called." Um, okay, so what we're going to do, as we've done before, I'm going to wander off, and then you can all watch. Look. I follow you on Instagram, but not by my Chloe name, but by my other name. It's a dog account. Ooh. Okay. Well, also as well, when we set this up, when I set this up, I wanted it to sound proper, so that's why I didn't sort of call it Simon's Guinea Pigs. I also didn't want to call it like Mummy and Hermione Guinea Pig, because they were the original, two of our originals. Because I realised that if we're being a bit serious about this, then um, when they died, what do you do? And so we had to be a bit. I was trying to be sensible, and also you can never predict what direction you're going to go in all of this guinea pig ownership. And with COVID coming along, obviously, suddenly you can do, and technology moving forward so quickly, it's so interesting what else you can do. So it's like you're kind of you're almost chasing, you're almost always out of date. So you're never actually creating new stuff and going forward. That's the thing. But you have to be you have to be comfortable and confident about what you do. So we just enjoy doing this. It is enjoyable, and the guinea pigs are lovely. If they weren't, we wouldn't do it. It's obviously quite a lot of work, but I enjoy it. And the guinea pigs are when it's sunny, you can just sit outside with a drink or a cup of coffee or something like that, and just watch them, have an ice cream, just watch it. It's lovely. It's so relaxing because they all interact with each other and they're very sweet. And we are in a position, fortunately, and we are lucky. I always say this that we can have, the babies, and we know where they're going to go, or we're going to keep them, and we have a very good arrangement. But we have worked really hard to set it up, so we haven't just suddenly bought everything and then got the guinea pigs in, and then we've said, right, we're doing this to get where we are today. We've had to. It has taken. Um, let's see. We first spoke to the lady I got the original guinea pigs from. We first spoke to her in August of 2017, and we said, well, we'll get some guinea pigs off you in May of the following year. Now, obviously, it only takes 2 months for them to have babies, so we did look at a few and we said what we wanted, and it was originally going to be two, and then I said for four, and then we went to six, and so yeah, so we sort of, and then things opportunities present themselves, and I got asked to speak at places about guinea pigs, and I quite enjoyed it, and I thought, oh, this could be quite good, but part time, so but I was really serious about it, and it's nice. So we've done that, and then COVID came, and then we went online with Facebook, did Facebook Live, had to cancel two audience shows, and they were like, "Why?" Because COVID hadn't really started. I could tell the way it was going to go, so I went live on Facebook, and my wife was like, "Well, I'll help you," she said, "but I'll give it a week, and it would be a disaster." But it was really successful. Not quite Joe Wick's success, but it was really good. But if we'd done on YouTube in 2020, if we'd done YouTube and loaded up videos, they would have been watched and watched and watched and watched. There would have been absolute thousands of people watching our content had we done it in 2020 on YouTube, but we didn't. We focused on Facebook because we knew Facebook. So there's 5 of you watching. So do click the thumbs up, please. That'd be great. And then I created a YouTube account a couple of years ago. I really got active on it in October of 2022. So that was quite good. Right, let's just try and put this on. So I'm putting this link up right now on Twitter. We are live. No. Okay, so it might be that some of you who are watching have that. Right, okay. I'm going to come back in about half an hour's time. So enjoy watching Stardust and Storm. They are both very delightful. Let me put something up on the community tab. Storm and Stardust are now live. Stardust are now live. And you can put the link to the picture. So 2 pictures up. Press next. Community tab's really important to me because it's a bit like Facebook. That's really, really good. That's why I do it. Let's do that with you. So there we are. Right. No. Okay, so it is now 1:30. We'll come back later on. So enjoy watching these two. And do give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. And we hope you enjoy the show. There we are. Okay. So I shall come back. They've got everything they need there. And I will leave it on. Maybe I'll move it. Maybe I'll just move the picture a little bit. I'll move it the camera fractionally over. And then what will happen is they'll go to neither of them. Maybe what I need to do is I need to have the camera outside the cage. Maybe we'll try that in the future. Right. Okay, everyone. Do give us a thumbs up. That'd be great. We'll come back in our hour and we'll see what comments you've got, write some questions, and we'll answer as much as we can. Thank you very much.